What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex. In this video, I want to discuss if Batman Arkham, the new Batman Arkham game, can still be announced in December. Now, I assume that the title is going to trigger a lot of people. I assume that this is going to make a lot of people upset. People have even directly asked me in comments to not make this kind of video. Here's the deal. I've said this in the beginning of the last couple videos as well. These videos all very fluidly go into each other. So I've made videos literally every single day, actually for like over a week and a half, but especially starting Thursday night with the Game Awards when it wasn't there. I made a video Thursday night, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, okay? And all of them in my opinion, build on one another. So if you've missed those, I really suggest you go back because I may not say some things here and just kind of assume that you've already heard it, and then maybe if you guys are confused, something like that could happen. So make sure you guys go check out those videos. I'll leave links in for them in the description box below so you guys can go back and watch it. But here's the deal. Here's the deal with this video is I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. And so I do want to defend one way or the other if I think this is possible. I know people, again, are going to say, like, just give it up. Like, it's not real. It's not happening. We've addressed those kind of things. So we're going to go off of the idea that the game is still happening, that the game is still real. We have to all hold on to that belief in order to follow me through for this video, okay? So stick with me on this. We're not done with December. And I feel like the biggest thing I can point to in terms of, like, if it still has a chance, I really find it tough to say that it does. I really find it tough to say that I think this could be announced in December. I feel like there's definitely been some things that have happened internally. I feel like there's been massive delays. I feel like there's been massive problems. I feel like this game is 1,000% a at least cross-generation game, if not coming out like in 2021 only for next gen. I feel like that's a good possibility, and with every passing day, it becomes more and more. So with that, an announcement becomes less and less likely. We know how Warner Bros. Likes to do these things. We know Warner Bros. Likes to announce their games and release them shortly after. Is it unheard of that a developer, for the love of God, could just announce the fact that the game exists? No, it's not unheard of, and we talked about that on Saturday's video. I don't know what's stopping them from just saying that the new Batman game, that they are making a new Batman game. I've been on record. I've said in like 15 to 20 videos, like literally my voice, I've never said I want the game tomorrow. I don't care if this is a 2025 game. It's okay to announce the fact that it's real. BioShock did it literally a week ago. BioShock came out and said, we're making a new game. It could be a prequel. It could, like, we're not going to say what kind of game it is. It could be a reboot, whatever. It's not going to be out for several years, and we're not showing you nothing, okay? But it's happening. And you know what? People got excited. And that's it. That's it. I don't know when we're going to see it. Probably, maybe E3, but most likely not. Probably the E3 after. But, it's fine, though, because we know it exists. So, again, like, to clarify, and I guess that's something to clarify. When I'm saying a Batman announcement, I mean, guys, God, at this point, really just a teaser of, like, the icon, and just tell us the name. That's it. Batman, Arkham, whatever. Even if it doesn't have an Arkham in it, just give us the title. No year, no date, no CG trailer, no gameplay trailer, none of it. Just give us the title. Or just tell us, again, in a press release, like BioShock did, that the game is real. Now that, again, is I'm kind of re-saying some of the stuff I've talked about in videos in the past. Now here's where it gets a little dicey in terms of me kind of being behind where you guys are watching this. I'm recording this on Friday, and what I'm going to say now is my biggest, I guess, helper to defend the fact that maybe the slightest amount of hope that this could still be announced in December. But what I will, preface this by saying is I don't know what's changed from Friday to Monday morning, okay? So things could have changed that maybe changes what I'm saying. So keep that, in your mind, take this with a grain of salt. When it comes to the Game Awards, I know we were misled, and I don't think it's wrong to say that. I think a lot of people thought it was going to be there. I think there was, and it's actually just provable that many leakers had said it's going to be there. And I don't know if this is going to be proven yet, or at least it's not proven right now, but I had warned you guys in previous videos the last couple days, and I'm recording this only like less than 12 hours after the Game Awards ends. I bet you're going to see leakers say, oh, it was pulled last second. Oh, it was supposed to be there, but it wasn't. I'm not going after YouTubers. All we do is report on it, okay? If YouTubers pretend to be leakers or say that they're leakers, then they are responsible. But if they just go based off leakers, I'm leaving them out of this. And I think a lot of Arkham channels do a fantastic job on YouTube, and I've called them out by name as well to give them praise a few videos ago. But I do think leakers are going to start saying, like, oh, it was pulled out. Again, don't believe that garbage. That is pure baloney. That's not true. You shouldn't trust them anyway, but definitely not now. But my point is, here's what I will say. If you want to give them any credit, there were a lot of people saying it. There were a ton. Also, it wasn't the only thing talked about, and this is where, again, it gets dicey. I don't know if this has happened yet. Super Smash Bros. It was very heavily rumored that we were getting the new announcement, the new fighter for Smash. A video was even put on private on their YouTube channel. Now, again, I'm recording this Friday morning. Literally maybe in a couple hours, it gets announced that the new character is announced. But here's what I'll say, and actually that helps out my argument, is even rumors of things that were supposed to be at the Game Awards, you can look at it two ways. One, where were they? The two biggest ones I have for you is the Smash character and a new Crash game. Remember how much that was rumored that we were going to get a brand new Crash game announcement at the Game Awards? Those are two. Yeah, there was a Rockstar thing that was thrown around. There was like a Reddit post that said like Sly 5 and a lot of other weird ones. Funny enough, a Legend of Zelda trailer. Funny enough, I literally made videos on every single one of the things that Reddit poster posted, which is real. Like, I don't know if he watched them. I doubt it, but it's just really weird that literally Tyler, who you guys may have know from the channel, he read me out what this. I haven't even seen it myself, but he read me out what this Reddit post did, and every one of them I had videos on predicting it before that post came out. So really, really weird that he actually but that's just kind of like an aside. My point is that the two biggest ones were actually three were right: Smash, Crash, and Batman. Those were the three big ones that people thought could have been there. Yeah, again, you could add a couple other things that maybe some people threw around, but those are the big three. And you could again look at it two ways. One, none of them were there. So like, yeah, we could look at it and say, don't believe the leakers. They were all wrong. They're going to try and BS themselves, BS their way out of it. You could look at, and I will look at it partially that way. At the same time, you could look at, oh, well, what were the people talking about Smash talking about? What were the people talking about Crash talking about? You know what I mean? Like, were they both wrong too? Why were all three of these not at the Game Awards? Now you could look at it another way, and this could maybe help my case. In fact, if it has happened, it would definitely help my case. If Smash has been announced, if the new character of Smash has been announced by the time this video goes up, or even not, even if you guys are seeing this video and it hasn't happened yet, but maybe it happens this week, well, it's like, it was leaked, it was rumored that this was going to happen, people thought it was going to be at the Game Awards, but now all of a sudden, like less than a week later, it happens. Oh, a new Crash game. People really thought it was going to be at the Game Awards. Oh, but it got announced a week. And that's another thing. Look out for a Crash game. Again, and I kind of like this because it doesn't even make me look silly or behind. If it's already happened, it just proves my point. Basically, what I'm saying is maybe the leaks were just a couple days off. Now, here's the final thing I'll say in regards to all of this, though. Again, you can look at it and say, get off your high horse, like it's just not happening, like stop holding on to that hope. I'm basically building an argument, and this is another thing, I'm not building up hype. I don't think this game is going to get announced in December. I really don't. At the same time, if you are one that still believes it, I believe this game is happening. I believe this game is still real. I think it's going to get announced. I don't necessarily know when anymore. I have some ideas. I have some ideas when it won't get announced, and we'll talk about that. But if you're still one that says, hey, like before Christmas, you could look at it a couple different ways. One, so what I just said, if Smash gets announced, if that new character has been announced or does get announced, that's something to look at. If a new Crash game has been announced or does get announced before, Christmas, then that's something to look at. Those are things you got to keep your eyes on, because if that happens, then you can look at it and say, again, like these leaks, maybe they were just off a little bit. Maybe they were never going to be at the Game Awards in the first place. Maybe they were always planned for right after. And again, Batman could fall in that same category. If both Crash and Smash happens, and I love how they rhyme, if both of those happens, I would really start to look at Batman. I don't trust Warner Bros. I think they've made the poorest decision-making in terms of teasing it and getting hopes up in general, so I don't trust them to do the right thing here. But at the same time, they could throw us for a loop. Another thing is people have said maybe if it's, I know Arkham Origins was obviously around Christmas time or was Christmas centered. Maybe they do that. Maybe they revolve it around Christmas. I guess they could set things on timers to just be announced on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. At the same time, here's what I'll say. I don't think that's going to happen. Companies are closed those days anyway. Nobody's going to work those days. Again, I know you can put it on. Well, maybe they'll just say, they'll set their Twitter like, okay, we'll publish this or our website will go back up at this time. Nobody needs to be there for that to happen. I get that. Here's the other side. Nobody's going to report on it. The engagement that you would get on your announcement is going to be significantly lower because even me, I love it. I love the game. I love doing it. If I make videos about it on those days, I'm going to get in trouble with my family because you should be spending time with your family, right? And that's the case around the world. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, a lot of people do firstly, but it's just the holiday season, right? You're going to be traveling. You're going to be with family. How many people are going to be able to make YouTube videos? How many is IGN even open on Christmas? It shouldn't be, and maybe they would send somebody in to write a story on it, but that's pretty scummy, right? That's kind of bad. So that's one of the biggest things I have against the whole, well, they could announce it Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. That would be pretty bad. They're in terms of engagement of who they're going to be getting to see it, I guarantee you just viewers, there's less of them as we get closer and like the 24th, 25th, maybe even 26th. They're going to be down days. They're going to be down days for people's videos. They're going to be down days for articles. They're going to be down days for any shows, anything. It's going to be down because people just aren't doing that kind of stuff. So that's something you have to keep in mind. So if this is happening, by the way, it's got to happen before then. I would say that Monday, the 23rd of December, would probably be the last chance they have. But I'm not ruling it out 100%. I truly am not. Is it a joke if it happens tomorrow instead of a few days ago at the big stage of the Game Awards? Yeah, it would be pretty darn stupid. Yet again, has everything they've done been stupid since September? Yes. So it does actually complete their trifecta there. So I'm not expecting it. I really am not. I will obviously cover it if it happens. That's just to give you maybe a little bit of hope if you want to take it. I'm not convincing you. I'm giving you some evidence to suggest maybe it could happen. If it doesn't, no harm. I don't think it's going to, so don't quote me on it and don't say, oh, yet another time you've been wrong or yet another time you've hyped this up for nothing. That's not the case. I just am discussing the possibility, okay? So you guys truly rock. Thank you. Again, I say this in every video to all of those that have supported me, supported this channel, supported these videos for this long, and have stayed with us for this long. Arkham videos are not stopping. We're going to have another one tomorrow, and then another one Friday, and then from, after that, starting next week, we're still going to have 2 to 3 Arkham videos every single week, okay? So we're going to keep our coverage up, and whenever it happens, we'll be right there, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next video.